শ্রী গুরুপদ ভরসা মাত্র সার। কি চমৎকার ফল গো গুরু, ধরে ওই গাছে গুরু কি চমৎকার ফল গো গুরু, ধরে ওই গাছে। সেই গাছেতে বোটা ছাড়া আলগা ফল ধরে, হেয়ার কাটিলে বাঁচে সে গাছ, না কাটিলে মরে রে ভাই, না কাটিলে মরে। কত কাঁচা হয়ে ঝরে গেছে বাঁচতেছে গুরু, পাকা হয়ে বাঁচতেছে, ধরে ওই গাছে। সেই গাছেতে আছে তিনটি ডাল, দুই ডালেতে ব্রহ্মা বিষ্ণু, আর এক ডালে কাল। ও ভাই আর এক ডালে কাল। এই আছে উর্দে একটি মান সংসার বাসা, হংসের বাসা, হে বলি চার যুগে এক ডিম পারে গুরু, চার যুগে এক ডিম পারে, ধরে ওই গাছে। দিন শরৎ বলে মরা বাচ্চা গুরু, গুরু গুরু হোম দিতে তার ঘুম ভেঙে যায়, চার যুগে এক মরা বাঁচে কি চমৎকার ফল গো গুরু গুরু গুরু
Thank you very much, Parvathy Baul. Excuse me, I'm very touched about you, Parvathy Baul. Thank you very much for being here, for accepting the invitation, and I'm very grateful to Namaste India Culture Festival and to Good Company Group. Yes, it is a joyful moment. I was looking to your eyes and to your being. What do you express? The joy of life. This is the prayer, this is the wisdom. What was this for you? What is this kind of living for you? In fact, the Baul way, we are a practitioner of the Baul way.
We basically celebrating the love that we find within and love that we find outside.
The love.
The essence of this tradition is to find the divine within through love, through surrender.
Surrender.
Yes.
Yes.
But even then, at one point in the beginning, one must discipline oneself through certain practice, through certain discipline of body, mind, and also as an artist, one must practice certain discipline. But ultimately here, the music or the dance or the words that we are speaking is just a vehicle to arrive at the state of awareness of yourself. Because if you know yourself, you know the others. To know the others, we must first know ourselves. So that's the teaching of these masters. And Baul is a very ancient wisdom tradition. There is no, because it is an oral tradition, it was always transferred from guru to disciple. We do not have any historical evidence because it was not documented in the book or scriptures. But
you are the history, in fact, a living history.
Yeah, because once I met a fakir. You know, fakir is the Sufis of Baul tradition. Is because Baul is free, devoid of any religion. It accepts everything. So there are Islamic practitioners, those who are called fakir, and there is this Hindu side which is Baul, and there is also Buddhists in the Baul path. They are known as Sahajiyas. So each school.
Sahajiyas, yes, and here we have a CD. It's Sahaja, yes, Sahaja song of Sahaja Yoga, Parvathy Baul.
Yeah, Sahaja is a word that connected to spontaneity. The spontaneous.
Yes.
But it's spontaneous never means that you do whatever you like. You know, you have to really know what you want to do, means what you want. And to know, it's like almost like cleaning the unwanted things from within. So finally what you will want is the truth. That is the only essence, that's the only aim. To arrive at the truth, knowing the truth within.
How do you, what are the signs of touching the truth?
It is a very high question. I mean, it's really like you have to be enlightened to know the other enlightened guy.
But
So
Parvathy, you already answered me with this smiling face. This is the answer. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is the truth. Yes. Sorry, I interrupt you about Sahaja, which means instant, spontaneously, but a kind of spontaneity, which is in fact setting the intention maybe, and yeah.
And finding an attentive mind and having a clear path, clear goal where to arrive. And for us Bauls, we are carrying this through our poem, our music, our dance. This is the expression. This is also a dynamic meditation.
Dynamic meditation.
Baul is not an entertainment. We are not entertaining anybody.
Yeah. You are praying, you are singing wisdom there.
Yes, and this is almost like lighting a fire, because you must, when you light a fire, it will give you heat and light. So similar way, all these songs, they are Mahamantras.
Mahamantras.
Yeah, they are perfected words. They have been tested through the generation. They are perfect words. And the masters have written them, means composed them, when they were in the state of this awareness, state of surrender. That is the time they have told you this truth from their being. So it has the presence of this master. So you get the presence, you can touch him through this song, him or her, it doesn't matter. So it is almost like sitting by the fire, you know, in the winter night. You find the heat and light. Yeah.
And you have the luck to find the fires in your life, starting with your first master, your first guru. We fortunately have his picture here on the wall. Can you tell us this important moment of your life, and how do you recognize that he is the one, he is the fire?
Yeah. You know, when we talk, we should not go very personal, but for me is that I feel that our personal experiences that enhance our spiritual experience, because we can know about the world only after we know ourselves or live our life.
Yes, your hair, to put it in because of the microphone there.
Yeah, because it's...
Okay, thank you. You feel it. I was thinking, how may I tell you this, not to disturb your thought.
Your eyes.
Thank you, my eyes. Okay, so from now on, we'll discuss only by eyes, no words. Thank you, sorry, yeah, please.
Yeah. So, I knew from my childhood that I wanted to be an artist and I wanted to devote my life to the art. I was not very clear about spiritual practice or anything, but I was very dedicated to artistic practice. And I was studying in the very ancient style of Gurukul, where I live with my master. I was studying classical dance, but I didn't feel I was freeing myself. I felt I was just wrapping myself around with skills and all the mind activity, like I had to be like that. I was just copying things. It was not me. It was not
you,
me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought maybe painting is better, because painting you can express yourself. But even in the painting, I was not using my body. I was in need of using my body. And when I went to theatre, I was using body and mind, both. But it was not complete. It was not giving me the essence of living. So I thought I need something which is complete. So when I saw my master, he came to our university and he was singing and dancing. And he was telling a story of Radha and Krishna. It's a love story, love legend.
Your master is saying a love story.
Yes.
And he was what age then?
Maybe late 60s, in his late 60s.
Okay.
And I could see everything, whatever he was singing, the cloud, the lens he was talking about, the lover waiting for the other, sitting by the window. Whatever he was saying, I could see manifest this Radha and Krishna, Vrindavan, everything manifest in front of me. Then I said he had this visual, and also it was going beyond, because it was taking me to another state, something I cannot touch in my normal life. Then I felt there was something deep inside. And when I was assisting him, I was a student at that time, so I was observing him even when he drank tea or he was eating his food, or how he prepared his instrument, or how he was dressing himself up to go to the place. I felt everything was like a meditation, and he was very attentive, and he was not bothered about what was happening. He was so much present with his
and
work.
Yeah. Wow.
I can articulate all these things to you now, but at the time I didn't know and I knew only that there was something special.
Yeah.
And I told him that I wanted to learn from him. He looked at me and he didn't say anything, he just ignored me. And finally I went in search of him. I reached him, and I wanted to explain everything that I want to learn from him. But he just looked at me and said, "Did you have your food?" I said, "No, I didn't eat because I was just in hurry to reach you." He said, "Okay, you have your food, you rest, and then we will talk."
This was the first teaching.
The first teaching.
Wow.
And then he made me wait 15 days beside him. He, in silence, he never asked even my name.
Oh, and we have not yet pronounced his name.
No, I mean, he didn't ask me who I was.
Yes,
Yeah.
but here now we have not pronounced even
his
his name. Yeah.
Maybe it's, yeah, his name is Shantiniketan Baul, and he is a legend in our land. I mean, everyone knows his name because he is very respected master of Baul, and he lived his life with pure discipline of the Baul path. And he is a student of Nitai Khapa, who also was who nobody forgets, like he's a legend. So he and my master have performed all over the world, and he also has carried, like me, what I am doing in his place. He has done the same job, I mean same work. And he has taught
his
only
daughter, in fact, his daughter in the tradition. You are continuing.
Yes,
his
he
work.
has given me that blessing to carry on his work.
And now Venerable Master has more than 19 years old. You told me.
Yeah, he is about 94.
94.
And he is basically in his silence, and he does not perform or interact with the world. He just stays in his ashram, means the hermitage that he has,
Yeah.
and he keeps on practicing his chanting, meditation. He does not sing anymore. So he is a pure yogi. In India, if you can say that, if there are few yogis, he is one of them.
Wow, wow. Yeah, the Baul tradition, it is a way of life with no institutions, with no rituals, with no, with nothing in between ourselves and God, or ourselves or ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. This is the root of all religion, in fact.
Yes, to come to more close and close to yourself, like coming close and closer to your own truth. And Baul is unique because of it is finding the divine within through a complete surrender to dancing and music, and in total surrender, because you cannot really, because it's not a choreography, it's not a dance like dance, it's something that comes from your inner expression of love. If each time we are singing, we are not choreographing, or we are not deciding how I will sing or how I will dance.
So in the beginning of our program, your movement was pure, unthought movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then and there.
Then and there,
Yeah.
then and there.
Because the thing is that we have to cut the past and the future so that we can stay in the present.
Wow.
So to experience the presence is singing and dancing, because with mind, we can experience the presence through many different ways. Many different practice, spiritual practice has shown different way of being present, and Baul has shown way of being present through singing and dancing, to be present at that moment. Nothing exists, not even the singer exists. Is everything happening, but inside remains still, and inside remain a state which can only get filled.
Filled?
Yeah.
Like an empty cup or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we call it adhar. It's like empty ball, so it can only get filled.
Filled. So you disappear as a being called Parvathy.
Parvathy does not exist. Parvathy is not essential. What is essential is the sound. I am just a vehicle.
A vegan.
A vehicle of the sound. So to be a vehicle of the sound, I need a body. And this body has been given a name, Parvathy or whatever it can be. But here, what is present is the presence of the master, and that is the most important. Nothing else is important.
Nothing else. And after those moments of praying, singing, wisdom, dancing, not being there, you are here on the chair, but now you are Parvathy.
Now I have to be a Parvathy.
You have to be one.
Because I am talking to you,
Okay.
and the moment words come, it is no more the truth.
When words come, the truth disappears.
Truth disappears. Because these words are not, I am trying to match the conscious level of yours. You are trying to match my conscious level when you are coming from two different conscious level.
Okay.
But we are sharing a time where we are sharing our experience, but it is already past.
Of course.
It is not the truth.
May
It is only a memory.
Do you accept to take 1 minute of cutting the past and the future and being together? How it would be this?
Maybe then no words is necessary.
Okay.
Just being present with each other, but maybe there is no need of any explanation. Maybe one can be just present there. But we need to speak for others.
I need to speak for others. Yes, I need to speak for others. But it's very important to know the value of our words.
Yeah.
We are looking on the television, and in this way we are disconnected from our truth.
Right.
So maybe we can do another kind of television.
Yeah, perhaps the inner television.
Oh, inner television, and you have no reason to zap. So you're only on one program,
channel.
one channel, all the life.
Yeah, you see this one string instrument is very ancient.
Yeah.
It has a meaning. This instrument has a meaning.
Yes. One
And
string.
the tradition of the mystics, the Sufis, and also the tradition of the yogis, who were the one way of connecting oneself to the love or to the divine, they use this one string instrument. It is the most ancient instrument. You can find the reference of this instrument in Vedas. Vedas is the first scripture.
Yeah.
In Sama Veda you can
Wow.
find. And it is also represent the human body.
The human body. I see
Yeah.
also the symbol of the moon and the sun, or another way. Or it's
Yeah, its moon
Yeah.
is our consciousness. This moon is here.
the consciousness, the third eye,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
openness of the consciousness.
Yeah. So this is a door. There is a half moon through where you can achieve to arrive to a place which is beyond the consciousness of this consciousness. And well, you can find all these things nowadays in books, but let me tell you this about
One string.
Ektara.
Yes.
One string.
Yeah.
So it is one string practice, one string sadhana. It's like one inner television.
One in one. very simple, the simplicity. We become so many strings instruments. We lost ourselves between the strings.
Yeah. You told me that what struck me most in my master,
Yeah.
it was his simplicity.
Simplicity.
And this oneness. That he was not in need of everything.
Wow.
He knew what he needs. And he knew only one way. And I asked him that you play, once I was learning Ektara and I was doing good, then I wanted to learn another instrument which is many string. Then he told me one string is enough for the whole life.
One string is enough for the whole life.
Yeah, yeah. So, and also he told me that that I should always remember that I am just a carrier of this. This instrument exists for thousands of years. Thousands, millions of people, masters have carried them. I am just one of them. And this will remain even when my body will not remain, when I will not remain, but this will remain and somebody in my place will be holding this. So,
wow.
So this is the truth. This is the tradition. The person is not important. And
the person is not important.
yeah, this is difference between the Western style and the Indian.
Yeah.
I am not saying about. I do not see any difference between West or East. It's all human. But the thing is that when I see that in Western countries, it's very important the individual. It's like we put our whole attention. Okay, he is doing so. It's he
the
and
separate
his,
individual. Yeah.
But for us, individual is not important. For us, the tradition. That's why the tradition exists and it continues.
Yes.
But it's not that we are stuck to some ideas and we are not changing it. My master had contributed many things to the tradition, which is considered as part of the tradition, which becomes a tradition. And in my place, when I took his place and he gave me the teachings, I do things that is adding to the tradition, because it is a dynamic thing. It's a dynamic thing. It's not getting stuck. Because always we have a feeling, if we follow the tradition, we might get stuck.
Yes, like in the prison, something.
Yeah, something like that. But it's not so.
Yeah.
It is like for a baul, you sing, there are thousands of songs and thousands of poems in baul. But as a true practitioner, you become complete when you are able to create your own song. And you cannot create baul song just because one day you think you will sit down and write a poem. It will not work. You have to have that consciousness so that you can speak something, your true experience, through few words only.
Yes.
And that is not possible unless you have achieved that state of minimality, that simplicity, that you don't need many things.
Yeah. We are in the middle of our program. If you accept to be in the present, to cut the future and the past again for us.
What I will sing now for you,
please.
I will sing a song that is 1,000-year-old.
1,000-year-old
So
song.
it was written by a Buddhist Avadhut yogi, and it's a woman.
A woman. Oh. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Karuna, Karuna Nabi.
Thank you. Wow. The word karuna.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping us to subtitle all the songs and to know the story you're telling. So, but what is karuna?
Karuna is compassion.
Compassion. Yeah.
This
Love and
compassion is very big because it does not have any personal attachment, and it is equal to everyone,
Yeah.
even to yourself. So you can observe yourself
Observe.
because you are not this person, so you can have compassion to the person that you are.
Compassion means acceptance, in fact. All of
Acceptance.
all. We have to
Yeah.
accept all that we are, even in our darkest moments. Yes, you are telling about the difference between East and West and about the tradition. This is wonderful because tradition means roots, continuity. So, a different life perspective. I think here in the Western perspective, we have no future and no past. In the way that we have no tradition, we sometimes feel that we've lost our roots. Yeah, the roots are very important.
But few tradition, because I think the Europe had a very different culture, and the culture was mostly through winning, winning the world.
Winning the world, yes, outside world.
Outside the
Yes,
world,
yes.
and they wanted to have more and more resources that they could have a better life. That was the aim. It was not the inner life, it was the outer life, to have the outer comfort. So the whole attention went towards this. So they reached out to different parts of the world, and they were also like devoured by different cultures. Europe itself was devoured by other culture in the inner world. And so what we come back with is a mixed, everything mixed. We have all the comfort, but inside is totally messed up.
Messed up.
So, but there is a change now, because everything is having, there is a group of people, there are many people who see things differently. The border doesn't matter to them.
And you are here.
And they connect because they know that it's all human, it's all human. And these people are not so much bothered about their comfort, but what they're looking for is an inner life.
Yeah.
And it's maybe an artist, maybe a writer, maybe a doctor, maybe a healer, maybe a philosopher. They are from different professions, but they're all finding it in their life. They're trying to change the pattern of the mind.
What do we need in order to live a simple life?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, because I think if you just observe your day from the morning itself when you get up, so what are the things do you need actually?
A warm house, a bed, something to eat,
Yes.
some water.
Yeah, so you need to work a little to earn that living, and then you need to feed your inside. You should have some time to feed your inner being, not only feeding the outer being. So that is missing, because everybody say, I don't have time to meditate, I don't have time to think about myself, I don't have time for myself. How can you not have time? Time is there all the time. So, and also this, when I look at even in the music traditions, or I see hurry in everything. In all the practitioners, I see hurry. And I am very surprised by that, because something to get ripe, it takes long time. Like a fruit to become ripe, it comes in the right season.
You have to wait.
You have to wait.
Yeah.
When we wait, then time is by our side. The time, we gain time.
Waiting.
Waiting, we gain time.
We lose time hurrying.
Yes, we lose time. But people understand everything in the other way around. And
What a mess.
and also there is interesting part is that in the old time, people used to work so that they have enough food to eat, so that they have a good body and good life, because good food brings you good mind, good spirit. Bad food brings you depression. But now nobody has time to eat, only to work. People don't have, they are so much
Yes.
having work, they don't have time for
Plus,
family.
we don't know what is good. A good food. We are
Yeah.
different. Hundreds of good foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very like it's time to really to reconsider and look at within, look within and find something that appeals to us, find something that really feeds our inner being. It is different in everybody. Somebody likes to meditate sitting silently. Somebody likes to find it through music. Somebody loves to dance. But one should have that opening.
To
that
express
create,
yourself,
be-
to create,
to
create yourself.
Creativity is very important to live happily.
The education for a happy life, happy inner life. I think this is the essence of all tradition in fact. Yeah. When we lose the tradition, we lose the idea of happiness, of inner happiness.
And also this minimality, like
Simplicity,
you can
minimality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need hundreds and hundreds of square meters of land. More land, more
Bigger
houses.
house,
Yes,
yeah.
bigger house, a swimming pool necessary. To swim in our despair, in our darkness, corners of our souls. Yeah. Yes, beautiful.
The masters, the Baul master also is a beautiful story. In the beginning I tried to tell. I met a fakir
Yeah.
in my journey,
Yeah.
and he did not know how to read and write. And so I used to call him Dada, like brother. I said, brother, how can you remember all these songs? Then he said, I said, somebody should write it down. He said, why should I write in a book? I am the book. I am carrying the song. I am a vehicle of the song. So Baul also has this aspects of remembering, the right remembrance. It's like if you fill your mind with something positive, something that helps you, instead of memories and accounts of what you haven't got or what you lost. Instead of that, you fill it up with poem. It feeds your spiritual body. This is the one way that we can feed. That's how Baul feed.
You are the book. Even though for us who used to have external books, you write this beautiful book. What is in it?
I wrote this book when I was 25-year-old, because I started traveling at the time, and people did not know much about, even in India, people did not know much about Baul.
Yes.
So people used to ask me many questions, and I used to become tired answering them. I said, how can you answer the same thing again and again? So
even in our program, you start with, what is Baul?
Yeah, but I have to be patient, because
to wait.
and I have to slowly explain, because it's important too. So to reduce my work, I thought I will put all in a book, which is more like an introduction. It is not a very, not all the details are there, but like an introduction. So who are, like beginner, who is just trying to understand what is Baul, they can read it.
There are some paintings there also?
There are some woodcuts.
Woodcuts.
Yeah, and I was inspired by the Europeans by this.
Wow.
Because I have seen the mystic poem of the Christian mystic. They have put it beautifully with woodcut, in the old books. and the poem like Saint Francis, his
For
songs.
example,
Yeah.
yes.
So then I thought that Baul should have something like that, you know, some picture and the poem side by side. So then I created woodcuts for the Baul poem.
Yes. Your master is here with you, and you have the chance to meet a second master, another master. Yeah.
That story is very interesting because I was learning with him, and I stayed 7 years with my master, and he taught me 7 songs, and that is it.
7 years, 7 songs.
Yes.
Wow.
And then after that he wanted me to, it was long waiting for me, long, so I had lots of time by my side. Then after 7 years he said to me, you should not depend on me, you should go out and find the repertoire, you have to create your repertoire. So he said to me that you will meet another master, because that should be in that way. But he did not tell me where to go, where to find, nothing. So I was almost like a lost child, you know, crying and going around in the road looking for my, who
But
is
you,
my
you
next.
accepted to leave, because
Of course,
I
I
think
have
it was
to.
a painful moment for you.
Yeah, but the master's word, the ultimate. We never question them.
Yeah.
Master is divine, and we cannot question the divine. And he would never, a true master would never lead you to the wrong path. He will do exactly what you need, and that is the faith.
Yes.
And this faith is very firm in all the practitioners in India, those who have surrendered to a master.
What a chance!
What a chance! What a chance! Because no human is perfect. Nobody is perfect.
Yes.
But if you are able to see a divine in a human,
The human become perfect.
Perfect.
Is perfect.
yeah, but you have to see it.
The problem is that you have
You
not
have
seen-
to see it. The
you-
student has the responsibility to see the divine in the master. Master does not have any responsibility to prove that he is divine.
Okay.
So the student has to be so attentive that he sees this truth in a human being.
Do you experience some critical voice inside you towards your master?
So many times.
Wow.
It does, because the human, I said no, human is not perfect. There were
Yes.
so many moments I felt my master was not kind to me.
Yeah.
But later, but I waited, I did not, sometimes I reacted also, but, and he was patient with me. He did not like scold me
He
or,
knows.
yeah, so he
what-
just laughed looking at my condition. He said, okay, burn some more time, you will be fine. And so I would like, sometime I fought with him, I walked away. But I realized, no, what he said, because I continuously contemplating at the same time what he said to me. And I realized, no, what he said is important. So I went back. I said, I'm sorry. I will start again my practice. So it happened few times, to be honest. And because we are all children, you know, we don't know what we need for
This is
ourselves.
the way.
Yeah.
This is the way of. Yeah.
Because when I teach, I see how much I made my master suffer. Because now when I teach the students, I know what I have done. So I
Yes.
I know
You are now
exactly
running a school of Baul
music and,
yes.
and the path.
Yeah, the
path.
path.
Because Baul music is not like, it's not a skill. It's not an entertainment, it's a path, it's not a career. So you have to devote yourself a practitioner, like a practitioner. And like a sadhaka, in our language it's called sadhaka. And because what my master told me is that unless you have the inner experience of the song, you will not be able to deliver that experience to anyone who is listening to you, whether he knows your language or not. Because there is an essence, there is a truth that everybody can touch. And if we are not in that truth, that can come only from the inner practice. That cannot come from a skill.
All art, it's a consequence of being with the truth, the inner
Yes,
Otherwise,
it is not.
it's fake.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is not there. It is not present. And something which is not present is not art.
The art is the presence.
The present.
Yes. And to be present now,
Presence in the present.
present in the present, yes. And we only have, I think, 5 minutes or something to be present.
Okay.
It was a joy, and I'm a beautiful time spending with you here. And I hope that this program will never end, and because our life will continue to remain with your words, and to know that we have to be in our life present.
Yeah, it has been also very special for me to be in Romania. This is my first time, and I have met beautiful people here, and I feel it has a strong root. Romania has strong root, strong tradition, and something I can connect to, because I do not feel it's absolutely West. I feel it has something more deep.
More deep.
It's not. It's more deep-rooted culture, which is closer
Yeah,
to the Asian root also. Maybe it's my. From my own experience, I feel it. Yeah.
Thank you again, and we hope to come back and to see each other again.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you, Parvathy.
So I'll be singing a song about dancing of Krishna.
Dancing of Krishna,
Yeah.
Parvathy Baul. Thank you again.
বাজতনং রে রবাব বখওয়াজ করতাল তাল হরলো একুমেলি চলত চিত্রবতী সকল কলাবতী করে করে নয়নে নয়নে করু খেলি নাচত শ্যাম নাচত শ্যাম নাচত শ্যাম সাথে গোপনারী ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে বলায়ানুপুরমণি বাজায়ে কিঙ্কিনি রাস রসে রতিরানে কি মধুর শুনি করায়ে লতা পরাশ হরিষে মুরারি গোবিন্দ সহিত নাচে গোপের সুন্দরী ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে রাধা হরিষে মুরারি কনকবি উচ্চ স্বরে গায় কৃষ্ণ সনে সাধুবাদ দেন তারে শ্যাম নটবরে কনকবিরা শরণে শ্রম যুথা হইয়া আবেশে কৃষ্ণ অঙ্গে পরে মুরছিয়া ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে রাধা মুরা মুরার কবল ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে রাধে হরি সে মুরারি যুথে যুথে পাটার নটিনী গোপিনী শ্রীকৃষ্ণ তাহাতে আপন যদুমণি রতিরার পণ্ডিতা যাতে কগপনারী বঙ্গ বিলগনে সবে তুশিলা শ্রীহরি ঘিরি 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 নাচ ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে ঘিরি 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 নাচে